am exhausted. I've been working on this all weekend. It says all of the biochemical pathways and reactions with enzymes, cofactors, substrates, products, the whole thing, showing how they all link together. So what does all this mean and why is it useful? Right now, there is a ton of overlap in what does what in the scientific research as far as autoimmune goes. Isolating each individual aspect and how that impacts the system as a whole helps us identify how to fix something when it does go wrong. This is my version of a jigsaw puzzle. I used to do jigsaw puzzles with my dad all the time growing up. And my first one was this one down here. It was just the links between the different things, the correlation. And then I found the biochemical pathways proving causation for the links for the whole body. And this one's for the gene mutations. That's showing causation. So if you know you have this gene mutation, you know this part of the pathway is not working for you. And so on and so forth. This is the causation map. This is how you know, okay, if I have this mutation, this is the cause of XYZ symptom for me specifically. Here's where it gets complicated. This is our defense system against pathogens. In autism, it's genetically triggered. And when it's triggered, certain functions shut down. One of these appears to be our ability to activate vitamins in the typical pathways. However, this X right here, that's where the actual autism happens. An enzyme activation turns off, turning on the transamination pathway that turns what's called amino acids that are supposed to make dopamine and serotonin into glutamate. So instead of making dopamine and serotonin, we get speedy brain. The changes in glutamate level is going to impact what's called the corticostriatal thalamic loop that controls movement, habit formation, and reward. It also links up to the sensory parts of our brain. Over time, that speedy brain can wear out, causing Alzheimer's. The shutting down of the neurotransmitters also causes high cortisol, which leads to something called stress hyperglycemia, which impacts our ability to make insulin, which explains the diabetes and the insulin resistance. And then the NOS uncoupling that comes with this over here explains the autoimmune. The longer the system is dysregulated, the worse the wear and tear is over time. That's why we get the autoimmune and neurodegenerative diseases as we age. The wear and tear is from an allostatic load. It is not meant to be dysregulated for a long period of time. This is supposed to protect us only during times where we have pathogens, viruses, bacteria.